In this video demonstration, I'm going to show you how we make a beautiful card, or how we finish off a beautiful card using the brand new Christmas Wishes Swirl, or Christmas Swirl Wishes sentiment die from the John Next Door collection, which has a beautiful font, as you can see here, and a backer for it, so that it is not too delicate to stick on. And as you can see, this card doesn't have a finish without that beautiful sentiment on there. So this is a perfect way to finish off any of your cards or projects. And certainly if you'd rather die cut and get something bold but delicate rather than stamping. So let's see how this was done. So to make this card, or to sentiment this card, we're going to use the brand new JND560 Christmas Wishes, which has the beautiful swirl Christmas wishes along with the backer for it, which is really important to adding more detail onto your card project. So I'm going to make up the card and then show how we decorate this through. So what I've done here is I've got a card blank that's 7 by 7. And I've already matted and layered onto this a little bit of black, silver, and then white, which I've embossed with the beautiful retro snowflake John Next Door embossing folder. I've then made up a matching frame using the twisting snowflake die set. So I've just used the twisting twisting snowflake die set and made a perfect frame to fit onto there. So what I want to do now is to add my sentiment, and then we'll decorate it. So this is really simple. I've got a piece here of silver mirror card, and I'm just going to use the Christmas Wishes onto it. The die is designed to be very strong, even though it's very swirly, and that's important with sentiments. The number of times that I've cut a sentiment and found that it's just too delicate. So I'm going to pop on top the topper, and this is onto white. And we're simply going to run those through our die cutting machine and cut those. And I want to actually cut the sentiment so that I can show you how easily this actually cuts. This is one always been my concern with die sentiments, is that will they cut okay, and will they come out of the card okay? So I'm running that forward and backwards a couple of times. It's a smaller die. Check on the reverse to make sure that that is completely cut through. And then I'm just going to lift off the card, and you'll see straight away it all just comes out. The letters just pop out. And it is, as I said, very strong. The linkages that link the design and the letters together aren't everywhere, so you can easily read every single letter from this. So you can read the Christmas Wishes, but it is strong enough to hold its own and won't warp or move. So all we need to do is to attach that onto the backer. And I've got a backer here that I've already cut in the coconut white. And to do that, I'm going to use glue glaze. It's the best and easiest way to actually adhere perfect die cut pieces, or delicate die cut pieces. So on the back, I'm just going to use the base in a few strategic places, and then just roll almost the whole wand over the top, making sure that I've covered it in enough places. And you can see it fits absolutely perfectly and doesn't warp at all. So you don't have to spend hours positioning everything. Every single piece fits on there perfectly. So all we're going to do is to take a little bit of foam tape onto the back. That's a little bit long. We'll trim that down, and then we'll add that onto our beautiful card. And you can see here it's been designed so it fits exactly within that smaller square, exactly in the center. And then I'm simply going to decorate this. So I've got a couple of pieces of the bows. So these are our slimline bows here. So I've got a couple of larger pieces of those, again cut in silver. And to attach these, I'm again going to use glue glaze because I'm using mirror card. I don't want the glue to squidge through to the front. And we'll just arrange those on this bottom left hand corner, which always seems to be my way of doing things. So just like that. I've then got a little bow I've made out of a little bit of white, a sort of off-white, like a coconut white, the same as the card, and black grosgrain ribbon. So this you need to attach using your 3D glue gel. It's one of the best and only ways to get a bow nicely onto a card, just like that. And then I've made up a set of our beautiful crystal flowers here in silver with white edges. So I'm just going to add one of those on, and I'm going to take a little piece of this. I'm going to take the two smaller pieces and just add those on coming out of there, so that everything echoes itself. But that gives you a beautiful front piece, but also draws your eye to your wonderful sentiment, which is Christmas wishes, which is something that you can send to absolutely anybody. For more ideas, hints, tips and inspiration, why not visit the John Next Door official page on Facebook.